All right, welcome. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to deconstruct a single page from a daily devotional called Ambassador's Daily Banquets. We're going to see how it's built, what its message really is, and how it manages to guide a reader from a simple daily thought all the way to a global mission. It's a fascinating journey.
So, right off the bat, the entire month is framed by this really powerful overarching theme: freedom from the oppressors. I mean, that immediately sets a tone, doesn't it? It's a tone of struggle for sure, but also one of hope and an impending victory. This is the lens you're supposed to look through for every single daily message in November.
And the piece we're focusing on is for a specific day, a Tuesday in the near future. Now, this context is actually really important because this isn't some standalone essay. It's one small piece of a much larger, continuous daily series. Okay, so what's the actual lesson for this particular day? Well, the devotional zeroes in on a very specific theological concept. This right here is the core of its teaching. The entire message is built on this foundation, a single verse from the Old Testament book of Habakkuk. You can think of this scripture as the anchor for the whole thing. It provides the biblical authority for the day's big lesson on patience and faith. So here's the crucial point they're making. The text is basically reassuring you that just because something feels delayed from our human perspective, it's not a denial from a divine one. It's a really direct message for anyone out there feeling frustrated or maybe even hopeless while they're waiting for their situation to change. And this brings us to this key idea of divine timing. See, the devotional isn't just offering some vague encouragement. It's actually teaching a specific doctrine. It's asking the reader to reinterpret that waiting period, not as a failure, but as part of a perfect unfolding plan. From there, the devotional builds on this idea. The text doesn't just leave you with a concept. No, it immediately translates that belief into a set of practical, actionable instructions for you, the reader, to follow. And to put this into practice, they give you a super clear 3-step guide. It's designed to shift the reader from just passively waiting to actively waiting with faith. It even uses your own memory and reflection as tools to build that trust. Then, to really solidify this mindset, the devotional includes a pre-written prayer. This little excerpt here shows you exactly how the prayer echoes the day's teaching. It literally gives the reader the words to say to articulate their commitment to trusting in divine timing. And now, the devotional makes a really interesting pivot. After addressing the daily concerns of its current followers, it creates an on-ramp for anyone who might be new or just exploring the faith. It offers a very clear path to a formal commitment. What's so strategic here is how it uses two very distinct prayers. The first one we just saw, that's for daily reinforcement. But the second one, the prayer of salvation, that serves a much bigger, foundational purpose. It's meant to be a one-time, life-changing declaration. This prayer is essentially a script. It guides a person through the core beliefs of conversion step by step. And it even references specific Bible verses for each part, from acknowledging sin with Romans 10:10 to committing to a new life with Luke 9:23. It makes it a very structured, guided process. The follow-up is immediate. Right after making this commitment, the reader is given a new identity. They're called a new creation, and they're instantly offered a resource, a free ebook, to help them understand what that even means. The call to action is simple and direct. Message us, and we'll send it to you. And finally, the devotional just zooms all the way out. It shifts the reader's focus from their own personal journey to becoming a part of the organization's much, much larger collective mission. The mission is given a very clear, very ambitious, and quantifiable name: Operation 500 Million Souls for Christ. This really transforms a personal belief into a tangible, large-scale objective that the reader is now officially invited to join. So, how do you get involved? Well, the text lays out 3 distinct tiers of participation. You can pray, you can volunteer, or you can donate. It also provides multiple contact points: phone, email, and even a physical address in Nigeria, which really helps ground this global digital mission in a real-world location. To support this whole community, the organization is active pretty much everywhere you'd expect. They're on a full suite of modern social media platforms, from WhatsApp and Telegram for direct messaging, all the way to TikTok and YouTube for broader video outreach. They're making sure they can connect with people wherever they are online. Their global coordination is just crystal clear when you look at the schedule of synchronized prayer times. It spans multiple international time zones. This creates a real sense of a unified 24/7 community with everyone focused on the same mission at their own designated hour. And then the devotional closes by bringing the focus right back to the individual, but now there's this heightened sense of urgency. It doesn't leave the reader with a simple, see you tomorrow, but with a provocative, forward looking question. It frames their daily faith within a much larger cosmic timeline. Are you ready? It's a question that's definitely designed to linger long after you turn.
Good day, beloved. Thank you for watching. If this kingdom message has blessed you, please like, comment, and share with someone today. Stay connected with God's servant David Felix Nwefulu by subscribing for more daily kingdom inspirations and turn on your notification button so you do not miss a word that strengthens your faith. God bless you.